Hello PTG fans, welcome to a special edition of our Bat Reps today. I'm not even going to bat around it. Welcome to Gobbo.
Hello.
How are you, my friend?
Doing very well. Very excited for my first bat rep.
Yeah, man. So obviously introduced you yesterday, and we're cracking on with a big week ahead, right?
Yeah, loads of stuff coming along.
So the next couple of weeks is green for the Gobbo on all our channels. So get involved.
Every day's green for Gobbo.
Yeah. I'm really excited actually for all the stuff that we've got for you. So check out that. Stop now. Well, no, you can. I guess this is before, but check out that, everybody. That's my warning. It's not even a suggestion. But yes, so we are here today for a bat rep, right? And Hyper-G's on holiday, so we binned him off. We were like, we're not waiting around, mate. Life never stops. So we cracked on, and we thought it was a perfect opportunity to get you involved.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, man. So our bat rep today is Kingdom of Equitaine versus the Vermin swarms. So for everybody that's been keeping up to date, this is my last, kind of my last anyway, iteration with the 4 armies that I've done. So high elves, warriors, vampires, and then finishing off with this. And we managed to have a battle against one of our biggest rivals, I guess, in the Vermin swarms. So we've got the armor versus AP10. But it's done by StatRat as well. So this is like a proper
StatRat.
Yeah, absolutely. He looks very much like that, and he's got bigger horns. So we'll go on. So deployment. This is really like a proxy table gaming collaboration, isn't it? Screw Hyper-G. Who needs him, right?
Yeah.
He can go on holiday more.
We've moved on.
Times have changed. But yes, so it was refuse flank and secure target. The Vermin swarms list, which is very rare that we actually get a list from StatRat. So it's nice to have it. Don't forget about the points, but it's all there apparently. So he's got Vermin Demon, BSB coward BSB that hides behind everything. Tyrant with Doomblade, who's like the opposite of the coward. Like, oh god, scary. And an assassin for his characters. Probably what you find with this is like StatRat's lists aren't very traditional. Quite fairly different in their approach to things. 2 big blocks, loads of little pesky little shooting things going around. Disciples, OVs, because they're maze balls, and a catapult. What do you think?
I really like the gutter runners. I think gutter runners are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
What are your thoughts going into the battle from here?
From here, so it's just exactly that. If I last pass turn 4 with all that AP, I'm happy. I'm an happy man. If I'm right, okay. So see how it goes. Secure target's not too bad. It means they're sort of spread out and things, but everyone knows my list anyway, so we'll get onto that in a sec. But yeah, just I can't really engage. Even my Lord, who's like the Killy Lord guy, goes into Vermin Demon and dies before he swings because of all the AP10 and stuff. So you're like, oh god, pick and choose. I've got to pick and choose in this.
Get rid of all the gubbins.
Yeah, man, that's the plan. And I got some Trebs, which everyone hates and tells me. Even you actually tell me to get rid. They're not worth it. So they are like well expensive, to be fair. They're so expensive, but
I just really like scorpions. I think scorpions are awesome.
Yeah, good. They're really
for
good,
the points they're worth.
They're like less than half, right, as well. So
120, I think.
Yeah, whereas trebuchets are about 600 points each, so it's not really a contest in that. But yeah, so my list: so Peg Duke, Paladin, who's pretty good in combat, 2 naked damsels, the way we like them, 12 Knights of the Realm with Banner at Last Charge, the crossbow bowman.
You still like your crossbowmen? I think
you know what, right?
Only person I know that takes them.
30 inches, strength 4, AP 1. It's just Hey,
against all the little gribbly bits and little war machines.
yeah,
Actually,
man.
they come
Everything,
quite
all the
handy.
chaff is res free, pretty much for across the board. Like they only need to, and anything you. The best bit about it, anything you hit and wound is a win. They shouldn't hit
Yeah,
and wound anything. So if you do, it's
win by default.
yeah. It's the moral victory is there. But yeah, no, they're not amazing. Right, here we go. The setup on the diag. So this is deployment after Vanguard, I believe. So, in essence, this is a true proxy table game in battle because he just turned up from work and didn't have any models. So you've got to use your imagination, guys. But they're all painted, so yeah. He has got gutter runners at the top. No, sorry, plague disciples at the top. The gut runners haven't come on yet because they used ambush. Then the vermin demon, then a doom wheel, looks suspiciously like a chariot. Then 2 blocks, the skeletons and zombies. I think the zombies have the rending banner, if I'm honest. The skeletons have all the characters in it, other than the vermin demon. The 2, what are they called? They're not hex wraiths now. What are they called? Spectral hunters are the globe launchers, and the wolf behind the zombies is the rotary gun, and the catapult is the catapult. So to be fair, baseless, but it's there. Then for me, I've got the 2 crossbows guarding the secure target. Grails are the bluey grey knights. The red grey knights are the knights of the realm. Pegjuke, the 2 trebs, the back end, and the pegs on the right. The what are they called? Yeomen, down on the bottom of the screen, started on the right and have moved in. And
Okay, that was your Vanguard move, was it?
It's my Vanguard move, and the ones at the top just moved up a bit to hopefully chaff. Because we are diagonal, and he's basically how it went was I put my yeoman down. He put, what did he put? He put his disciples and his doom wheel down. Is it doom wheel? Yeah, whatever, doom wheel. And as soon as he puts doom wheel down, I dropped for first, and I didn't pray.
It's not like you.
Whoa, I know, well, the drop if, but I should have prayed because of AP10, right? But no, I didn't, because I thought I can get my Grails who've got the banner of speed and are now 9 inches charge away from that doom wheel, who can't flee because he's fearless. So I can get behind his lines with my Grails. Is my plan, and as you can see,
Okay.
I charge straight away. If he had fear, I would have charged with my Lord, but I don't think he has fear.
No, I don't think they do.
Which is crazy.
The vermin demon will, but I don't think there's vermin.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I don't want any part of that vermin demon. I can't deal with him. So I charge them. I need a 9 on Swift Stride, but I'm lucky 6s, and I get in. Haha. Because of this, I didn't need to chaff with my Yeoman, because what I was going to do is if I failed, I'd just chaff the Lord, the Vermin Lord. But my plan, it looks like he can get. So if I don't kill him and I don't overrun, then the Vermin Lord can get in. But my plan is to overrun. So, right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But so the Yeoman just moves there to have a pop shot at the disciples.
Do you not think the Grails can take the vermin demon?
Well, he kills 4 straight away because he's hitting on 2s because he's offensive like 9 or something, is he?
Mm.
And then he wounds on 2s because I'm res 4 with AP10. So he probably kills 4 off the bat, I think.
Yeah.
And then
3 if you prayed.
3 if I prayed, yeah, because I've only got. Oh no, they get it all the time regardless because of the Grails, don't they? So I would have got 5. So yeah, maybe 3. I don't know. It's potential. I haven't got too much combat res. I've got BSB in there. I could challenge, but then I wouldn't do any wounds to him. So I need to do wounds, I guess. If he challenges, I don't think I can decline. So maybe I'll do it with my champion. I've got charge banner. If I challenge my champion, I've got 1 rank. and a BSB, so 4 to his 3 or 4. So I might, but then he's supernal, isn't he? So if I won't do any wounds. I'll only do 1 wound, and then I've lost a charge. So I don't know. Potentially, I've got divine attacks on my grails.
Yeah, exactly. So he's re-rolling.
But he does go first.
Personally, I would have gone for the Vermin Demon.
Yeah, no, it's a good point actually. But I wanted to. My plan from the start was just stay away from him and see what my shooting can do against him, and see if I can.
Oh, if it goes wrong, you're wrecked.
Yeah, again, even for me, that's very risky.
Yeah,
which is not something I ever thought I'd say. But yeah, so there's that. I sort of shuffle around rather than do anything here because I don't want to move, and I've got a hill, so happy days. These guys move up, playing the long game, looking at that catapult. Get a swarm of insects off some of the vermin and do nothing. But I get Breath of the Lady off and the Grails to hopefully ensure I don't. What's it called? Rubber Lance.
Yeah.
And do that and end up there. So I'm happy. I'm out of.
No wounds to you.
No wounds to me. I killed it before it struck. I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure my BSB killed it actually. Because he's got 4 attacks because he's got might. He's strength 7, so he's wounded on 2s. And I think he just and then he's like because of the might he gets extra hits every wound he does. So I think he killed it on his own, which was nice. Nice fluff.
Yes.
So yeah, a good turn 1 for me.
And you're not going to get countercharged by a demon now.
No, exactly right. So that's probably where we'll leave it. We won't talk about the rest of the battle. But yeah, good battle for me. Oh yeah, this was in. So I haven't got a picture of his movement, but this is to prove that I don't just roll 6s all the time. I roll 5 1s on a dispel attempt. I thought that was quite impressive.
How?
I don't know. I don't like. Perhaps the magnets in my dice were the wrong way around this time. No, I don't know. It was quite cool. But yeah, I failed that dispel attempt. But that's there, so it proves that right. So this is his movement actually. So I just got excited that I rolled 5 1, so I took that picture first. I think he is looking to pin me in. And he doesn't want to give me an out by charging off, so he's double chaffing me with the globe launchers. So that if I can only get one of them, and if I do, I overrun into the next one rather than running off the board, sort of thing. And yeah, and these skeletons are actually facing me in horde formation. So I'm pretty surrounded in there. Yeah, man. I haven't checked anything, so I'm thinking about ways to get my BSB and damsel safe and stuff like that. But it should be interesting. Moves them up, but it faces my grails because they're like troops. I thought that was a bit of a weird one. So he's not actually facing this way, so he's gonna at least another turn before he does anything. So yeah. This was some sort of magical shooting. I don't know. I'm gonna say shooting. Right. Okay. This is where the masterclass comes in. So, I went over and I've got another tray which is equal to the tray. So I thought, right. So, if I swift reform, there's actually a gap in between here for me to get through. So because he hasn't gone right up here, I've managed to actually, if I swift reform and move 9 inches, that's where I land. So it's out of charge of the vermin and assassin, who are the big things, and the big unit can't get through to me. Anyway, doubly so when I chaff them like this. So
yes,
I'm feeling well pleased with myself here. So I've potentially got my grails out.
I didn't see that.
No, man, it was crazy, and it was like I could only get just like that sort of thing, like with the wheel. The swift reform sort of thing, to get within an inch of this, because you can get within half an inch of a unit while you're moving. I believe. I hope so. Otherwise, I've cheated him out. But yeah, so I was pretty pleased with that actually, and having my yeoman there meant I could double chaff and make sure. So he does have an option of charging into the rear as well,
Yeah.
to like hold them up and stuff.
But
But
they're globe launchers, though, aren't
yeah.
they?
So not great in combat is my thought. So it should kill some
Yeah.
yeomen, but who knows? And this is my other move. Just again playing the long game. Don't move any of there because all the attention is on my grails. So I just need to bide my time. Oh, the crossbows do 2 wounds and then kill him. Oh no, I know what happened. The assassin. So the crossbows do 2 wounds, and then the yeoman who I moved here, plink a wound, and he doesn't save it, and it's the best. I immediately feel like this battle's going my way.
So those yeomen have just paid for themselves for the next 3 games.
Yeah, man. That's it. They never kill anything. That's wicked. So yeah, pleased for that. But then I think he thought, not just because he's a bit rusty, he thought that the assassin had hard target and it didn't. As well. So because there's a few things that have hard target, I think, like the disciples, bent disciples. Yeah. So those trebuchets who do nothing ever. This is a picture to show.
Killed a lot of zombies.
Oh my god, they killed. So there's 17 left, and there was 40 to start off with. They killed 23. Both of them hit. I'm gonna put that. Both of them hit, obviously, but it was mental. I was like, oh,
and they're Vermin guard, aren't
they? Yes. So and no, nothing. I thought something else happened, but so yeah, so that's pretty good. And I'm thinking now I've got like 4 turns, or maybe like 2 turns because of gut runners, but like to see if I can get rid of them. And actually, now that they're like that, my peg knights could probably go in at this point. So yeah. I'm like again.
You're in the flank, aren't you?
I am at the minute, yeah, because he wasn't worried with a 40 strong unit. But yeah, Trebs lives matter, man. They're the shizzle. I can't. When this happens, I just can't take them out. Like they missed on the first turn, I think. I don't think they did anything. And then this turn they both hit and did 23 wounds out for 40 minutes. I can't.
So how many points? How many points is 23 wounds of them?
Yeah. Okay. So. I mean, 40 Vermin Guard with the full commander, so I don't know whether you can count the Vermin Guard. I think they're about 11 points each, so maybe 300 on one turn.
Okay.
Maybe 300, maybe a bit less.
How many points is Treb?
260 each, yeah, so... But that's one turn. I'm really desperate to like try and justify them, man.
You're in Team Treb.
Yeah, I am. I just man, they just kill elite infantry as well. Just die. Oh my god. But yeah. So yes. Spoiler. He goes in here, just to clear the chaff because he's like, oh, I can't believe this girl's got out. Charge.
I think they can take him.
Yeah, and then yeah, I think so, yeah. It's just in case the globe launchers come, a vermin demons come in to smash them up. I was like, all right, yeah, fair play. And he's down to his boxes. No, he's not. He's sorry.
Could he not have shot with the globe launchers? Are you blocking his line of sight?
Yeah, I don't think they're large, are they? Because it would be standard tool. I would imagine. I don't even know if they're tool, the globe launchers.
Yeah, definitely are. No.
So I guess
I just didn't know if they had
like
you didn't have line of sight, you didn't have to do it. But
yeah. No, I don't.
It makes sense to charge them.
Yeah, I think his plan actually here was less doing damage to the grails or anything, and more to try and because he needs like a 6, I think, to get in, a 6 or a 7, just to pin the grails. He just needs to pin the grails before he does. These guys return to facing in bus formation. Gut runners come on, and that's not a good sight for any. I did actually before the battle. I was like, right, I'll put them like that so that they, so the Trebs like one on each side of the battlefield, so that they can't just do one. And I did
and you got
think
2 units to go on us.
yeah. I know. So they've actually been more efficient. But I was like, I'm sure I can get some way of like countercharging them when they come on, if they come for one of them. But I just didn't think about it. I was just thinking too much about the Grails. So I was like, when this happened, I was like, oh yeah, I did. That's a thing. But yeah, and this is the other guys. A bit more blurry. I think it's foggy over that side. Yeah, just gets some spells off. Didn't really care about them because I'm not going into them anytime soon. But so I think I let Scryan off, and then I just wanted to stop the. Oh no, the missile he couldn't do, could he? So I think I destroyed. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. I'm talking bullshit. So yeah, it gets loads of spells off. Whatever. Does 4 out of 6 wounds. 6 wounds is good for a war machine, as well, right? It's another positive for the. But yeah, so it does 4 out of 6, and probably gonna finish him off next turn. Only does 1 over here though, so I'm like, oh okay, I might have some legs over this side. What happens? So, I don't charge them. I think I charge something else. Oh no, this is just him.
3 knights.
Yeah, no, 3 knights die through horrendous shooting of something. Something shot me. The catapult
maybe.
The catapult at the back. Yeah, because I've done it in this corner. Tried to do that. Yes, so they kill 3. Bloody toxic. Ugh. And as well, those catapults, if they do they don't suffer minus strength. It's not -1 strength because it's toxic, and toxic is always bullshit. You're already AP10. Drop your strength. But it didn't matter anyway. So yes, this is him. Actually, in the weirdest fluff-tastic combat, the Vermin Demon didn't kill the human. I think he did 1 wound. I think the Global Launchers out-wounded the Vermin Demon in that combat. In some crazy ass shizzle. So, and because they did 3 wounds, the Vermin Demon was actually out of combat, so we couldn't pursue them. I believe.
Yes.
I think that's how it worked. And he couldn't, so he just wanted to reform like that. And he didn't get into my Grails. Yes. Although I did chaff myself. So
yes,
this will be interesting. In the next one, I don't go into them because I think at this point. Oh yes, so I don't know. I'll see if I've got the next page. Yes, so my knights charge the small vermin guard because they're out of generals and everything leadership at this point as well.
What was the range on that?
I needed a 10, but I'm on a hill.
You're on a hill.
So he was like, so I had to flee. But stupidly, and the pictures are actually in the right order, I declared this charge first because he pushed them up to get out of line of sight. Now I'm actually in line of sight, but I can't. But he's held this one with a rotary gun, so I can't actually redirect. So my plan actually to get. See if I can do this. So this is quite relevant. So this unit I can't touch. With nothing. Maybe if the Lord goes in, he could probably kill the Doomblade guy, but the Doomblade guy is still high agility and a Doomblade. So just, oh my god. So my plan here, because he left them in Arch, was to charge that unit, who I assumed would flee, then recharge him with my Peg Knights, who would flee, and then get this unit of Knights of the Realm to catch them because they'd be closer and be out of line of sight here, which was a foolproof plan until I charged my pegs first, because this meant that these were out of charge range now. So I was like, I just got excited. So I made this charge first. Oh, sorry. And he held, and then I was like, oh shit. But yeah, so they charged, fled, got away.
Did you not stand and shoot? Can you stand and shoot with a rotary gun?
No, I don't. We didn't. I don't think you can. It's a portable war machine, isn't it? So maybe it's got reload. I don't know. I don't,
Possibly.
Yeah, Vermin Swarm is actually one that I don't often play against, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, same.
Whether, but based on a gunnery team of the ID and things like that, I would imagine it as reload. But let us know in the comments if I'm completely wrong and I've cheated him out again. So this happened. So luckily for me, I had an extra set of yeomen to chaff, so it wasn't all bad. And I did one of the least Knights of Equitaine thing ever. To get my Grails and BSB out, I chaffed with the damsel.
You can't do that.
It was really the BSB should have done it in fluff terms, but he's worth more points. So the damsel come out and looked at the vermin. It's not. I wasn't proud of myself, but I did get my Grails out. So
you hobbled her horse.
Yes,
went on your way.
No, I don't think I actually ordered her to do it. I said, "Damsel, look, I know you're the life of our lovely race, and we should be protected, but there's a bloody vermin demon there, and he's going to kill all of us if you don't sacrifice yourself." So
this army cost a mint. I don't want to get it dented.
yeah, absolutely. I do rally with the yeoman at the top. I keep doing that. And I get in with the Peg Knight. So everywhere else, it's looking pretty decent. I move my Lord over here to countercharge the Gut Runners if they want to continue with the Treb killing.
Are they throwing stars?
Yeah.
They haven't charged it, yeah?
Yeah, they got paired weapons and stuff as well, so they got all sorts of ways to kill the Treb. So that's what they do. I don't choose to move at all with these crossbows because I'm within 30 inches of this, and I kind of, as unlikely as it is, I want to make the big unit test on the panic, because they're 6 inches away. So like I want to polish him off with magic and shooting, and see if they'll panic. They might not, but if you never know. I've had games where that happens. Also, I'm thinking if the disciples charge them, then I will. So I'm all gearing up over here. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get your gun runners, which is actually a massive bluff, because I'm kind of looking at the disciples of my lord. Although later on, I do.
The disciples not scare you with the Lord
a little bit with toxic. I'm like, but I've got like to the normal attacks. I've got a 3-up rerollable, so I'm like, all right, I don't really care about that. But the toxic, 8 toxic. I'm only res 4. It could be iffy. So I do, but at this point, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'll sort of bluff them and go for the disciples and see if I can get both or one of them. And I'll probably just flee this, and I've got quite a nice flee distance with the yeah. So that's my plan. I've also managed to quite a nice overrun into the catapult with my pegs. So. Yeah, lots of movements around, really. This so bad, isn't it? I think this is just a close-up of the damsel being the bravest person in my army. Yeah, that's horrible, isn't it? Oh God.
The bravest man in your army.
Yeah, she's got more balls than anyone, I think. Then I don't know what this is, just showing pictures. I get some back. Wonderful, because I'm a bit of an idiot actually. I don't do Oaken Throne first, so I do this as my first spell. So if I'd done Oaken Throne, I could have got 3 back. But back is back, right? And I'm thinking, and she's dead after this. So unless my 5-up save comes to fruition, I don't know what this was.
I'm not a fan of the colour of those dice.
No, they're my dice from about 8 years ago when I was thinking about doing Sylvan Elves.
Okay.
No, I'm still thinking. But it's just they're like a Sylvan dice coming in some sort of pack, which is nice. But yeah, no, it's a bit clashy, right?
That's okay.
Maybe that's what the picture was showing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this was.
There's some dead guys in the forest.
Oh, it could be even more dead guys because I think I went for.
Did you crossbow them?
No, I think with my last chance, I trebbed them. And I think I killed 10 from this unit. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 30. No, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe 6 or 7 from this unit, and then a load from the other unit as well. Boom. Okay. Comes down. So now, to a man, they're down to a quarter.
Blimey.
So, I've killed 31 in 3
from trebs. It's not bad.
Yeah, in it, right? Get in. Probably as expected over here. Peg Knight's doing the business. I do flee, and the disciples don't redirect or catch. They charge tribs. Charge trib. Yeah, so they take the chaff. Get rid of the chaff. And yeah, get rid of the chaff on here as well. Oh my god. I think I'm a terrible person.
At least you admit it.
They continue to run. Loads of more spells. I don't think they kill it. Oh no, they do 3 wounds and I do 1 back, but then I run. But I'm taking this as a moral victory.
You killed a gutter runner.
Yeah. They kill this one and turn to face my lord. Chaff dies. Chaff at the top dies. Who's even counting at this point? And they overrun to be there to threaten the target, essentially, and my other damsel. I kill the catbolt and turn to face, and that's on his turn as well, so that's nice. Overview. So it's not looking... Again, I might last till turn 4. I'm going to put it out there.
I think it's looking quite positive.
So, my turn, I charge them away. One more dies from the river thing, and they're well close to the board edge now, so I'm pretty happy. I charge the gut runners who flee, and I decide not to go after the disciples after then looking at them going, oh yeah.
Why did they flee?
To force me to try and redirect.
Right.
Because at this point I can just overrun off the board or stagger forward or go into the disciples. I have no other options then. Because I think if they hold, then I can get into them, get out of arc there, and then turn and face. Whereas if I flee, then I can't turn and face and things like that. I think that was the plan. And then I think also he worked out that was a good combat for him. So so I was like, okay, I'm not going to redirect. I have to chaff them though with my, because they rallied last turn, so they're now can chaff stuff. It's because
you run out of characters to chaff.
Yeah. It's at this point where I really don't like. I don't think I like that at all. I don't think I like that. No. I've got one more damsel, but she doesn't need to chaff at this point. Move like so. They continue to run at the bottom, which I don't care about at this point. They're probably dead. Move all my guys over this way, as far away from him as possible. I think I leave a double 6, which is a bit scary, but he's not lucky 6s, so.
Yeah, if you were rolling those dice, that'd be fine.
Yeah, right. I do a few wounds here, I think. Oh no, I awaken the beast them to the toughness, which I don't think makes much difference, but I only had 2 spells because someone killed the other damsel, so yeah. I don't know. Oh no, he charges them because he needed a 10, and I flee, which means he's got to redirect
He's stuck all the way over there.
Yeah, so he redirects and then stumbles, which again I'm well happy at because that vermin demon has moved about an inch in the whole battle. He charges them off, they get off, that's fine, whatever. Charges into them. I don't think I do that wound. I think he's just moved off the table. And charges here, lots of charges. They run off, so
Yay.
Points. I'm putting it all down to the trebs.
Exactly. Yeah.
The expected happens with both combats, I guess. They rally, which I wasn't expecting actually. They're only an 8 leadership, but I'm pleased they rally, and that probably helped me out points wise. I just turned to face and back up. I think actually I've moved to not allow a charge, or again it's a double 6 if it is. So they're out. So they're facing this way. Oh no, I think they flee. Actually, I don't know. Actually, what happened here?
Because you were facing off the board.
Yeah. Also, I've moved in for sure.
You prefer the disciples to the Vermin guard?
Yeah, I think so because of the Doomblade guy.
Oh yeah.
There's just so many ways to kill my lord in this army. I get Awaken the Beast off on her apparently for resilience. I think because of shooting. There might still be some shooting things people can do. Oh yeah, this was one of them. He moves out of line of sight. It's all just like getting end game now, so it's all getting quite quick. And this is on my turn. So my turn 6. He's got a turn 6 left. I had 2 choices. I could either go for broke and kill these disciples and see, because I don't really know how it goes. But obviously, if I did that, I'd be, I'd have a counter charge. So, because I went for this option, I had to sacrifice the other damsel. Neither of them are important,
Oh my word!
That's bad.
So you actually use both damsels
as chaff? Yeah. That's the way. That's the way they're meant, right? Yeah, I use these pegs as chaff from the Vermin Demon because I don't want them going into any of them, and they're the least points available. I get Scarification and Awaken the Beast. Give her the best chance she can have. And so my lord dies before he swings. It was just terrible.
You not a lance?
Bastard sword.
And you went great weapon.
Well, there is 4. So it was just that. Res 4 Res 3 is fine. I can just go light lance for strength 5, but Res 4 is a bit So yeah, my lord died, and that's 800 points. Probably should have ran away. They killed the damsel also. I think they killed it through shooting, if I'm honest. But yeah,
didn't even bother.
No, they didn't need to. And then charge, I fail a terror, which scares me horrendously. But he then just catches them rather than going into anything else. Which probably I would have been steadfast on the other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big swing in one turn.
Yeah, I know, right? It's about 1,500 points, I think, in that last, and that's the last turn as well. But no, there you go.
She's pretending to be dead, not actually dead.
So last picture, how do you think it went? Because I haven't told you anything about this battle, as you can probably tell.
I think you got a lot. However, again, it's all Skaven, so it's all about 4 points a model. I'm going to go 11-9 because you probably drew objective.
I did draw objective, and it was a 12-8. So you're very close on that one. So yeah, it was I was quite pleased actually, and I think I worked it out. If I'd have not killed the general by charging into a terribly OP unit, I'm gonna put that out there. Disciples are OP. Only against me. Yeah, I would have got 10-10. So yeah, I was quite pleased with the battle actually. How it went.
That's good. It's an entertaining battle.
Trebs man of the match.
I still think going for that Vermin Demon first turn. That would have been awesome.
Sure, that'd be really interesting actually. Because that'd be a huge swing straight away, and then he has no counter charges as well.
Yeah, but also again, that's his magic, isn't it? It's Vermin Demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the rest of the game, no magic.
No. Yeah. Interesting. Can the Grail Knights with a BSB And a damsel
and
in
a
there.
chaff damsel.
And a chaff damsel. Yeah. Let's not count. She's used for the late game, right?
Yeah, speed bump.
Can they kill a vermin demon? Divine attacks does help. I think I have to decline a challenge with my BSB, right?
Yes. So BSP will go to the back. However, then everyone else will then hit with re-rolling.
And maybe some spells.
I think they do it.
Interesting. Let me know, guys. Let us know. Do you think that was the big mistake in this battle? Because I didn't think of it, actually, until you said that. I never considered it. So maybe you're right.
Because he was a Demon Prince model as well. It's quite scary.
Yeah. I thought. Well, last time he used like 3 little. I was like, nah, come on. He hasn't got a vermin demon, he needs a vermin demon. Is that right? He needs a vermin demon. Everyone needs a vermin demon. They're cool. But yeah, that's it. 12-8. I hope everybody enjoyed our battle. In your first one, my man.
Yeah, it was good.
Crazy. You're fully established now. Day 2. That's
Exactly.
it. That's it. You're in. It's actually quite scary for me in Hyper G because we're now fighting for that second slot.
Exactly. Yeah.
You've bypassed us. But yeah.
Well, Hyper G's not here to defend himself.
Exactly, which always makes it much easier for us.
Exactly.
But yeah, so no, thanks very much for coming on this bat rep with me. Your first of many. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, do let us know about whether or not I should have gone into the Vermin Demon. I'm very intrigued. If you could include maths, I quite like maths and spreadsheets in the comments, that'd be great.
Not doing it, just reviewing them.
Yes, yeah, of course. I like watching other people do math. It's a very niche thing. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, as always. Get involved in the comments. Get involved in Facebook, Twitter, and now Instagram, which some of you may have already seen. I've had it for about a week. Again, what I like to do is try to get in trouble with Hyper-G, so put spoilers in everywhere. But yeah, so you may have already seen it. It's an awesome Instagram with all the projects and things. So we've got loads coming up over the next 2 weeks, but you get even more insight on Instagram and some of the Twitters and stuff. So yeah, get involved with us somehow, or the forum group. What are you on the forum?
The Goblin's Grotto at the minute.
So which might change, but at
Might
the minute, that's what it is. And all the in the description from now on most of our stuff, you'll have all the ways to get in contact with us for commissions, which is what you're doing as well, which is very exciting. Very exciting. And we've got some again, I don't want to say anything, but we've got some things coming up which might show off your talents.
Lots of things coming up. Loads of new additional content and a different view for the channel, really.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm so excited. But yeah, so join us on this journey. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, I guess.
See you soon.